We had a good meet this weekend against Boise State, Seattle Pacific, and Utah State. We scored a 196.675, which was I think our second highest score of the season. Overall, feel really good about our progress. We had some missteps, little problems here and there, but overall, after coming off the bye, the weather bye, I guess you should say, they did a great job, and it was good to be home and have a pretty solid competition.
Overall, I think it went pretty well. We definitely had a couple stumbles, especially on bars, that we usually don't have, but the back of the lineup did a really good job and turned it around.
With multiple teams, it is a little different atmosphere in the meet because in a dual meet you just have one gymnast go than the other, so it's a little bit different pace. In a multiple team meet, you have everybody going on at the same time, so it's almost like a four-ring circus. So it is different, but we talked to them about that, what's that like, how you have to stay focused, because you'll get done early. We got finished really early with vault, so we're standing around waiting for beam and floor to finish because they're a little bit longer. But that does get you ready for postseason because that kind of happens once you get into multi-team meets. This weekend at Utah, I believe it's a dual meet, but when we come back home, we'll have a three-way meet, and so it does help prepare you for postseason when you're going to have multiple teams out on the floor.
We've been working really hard in the gym, especially on floor, on our passes, making sure that they're nice and solid, no deductions there. So it's really nice to see this meet and the last one that we had, us really put a good lineup together, everyone hit a really solid routine. And it's always fun at home. So.
Chelsea Tang is having another great year. She is a wonderful competitor, super consistent. We can always rely on what she brings to the table. And we call it meet day. Sometimes she'll struggle in the gym, but we're like, hey, just pretend like it's meet day, or I know you'll be able to do it, when it's time for a competition. And she comes through meet after meet. So that is a huge help to this team. We're really pleased with Chelsea's consistency, and she continues to do a great job for us meet after meet.
Well, I try to not worry about scores and let any of that get in my head. I just focus on what I need to do. I know what I need to do, so try and do my best.
Maddie Gardner is getting better each week, and it's been a lot of fun to watch because I think she's figuring out, as a freshman, they figure out what is it like to compete in college. And she's really starting to realize, okay, I got this, and we upgraded her floor routine from a 2.5 to a triple on floor as a mount, which is a more difficult pass. And she nailed it, had a great floor routine, and it's just been really fun to see her progress, and I think she'll continue to progress along with the other freshmen. And as long as, we keep plugging away, we're heading in the right direction as a team, and I think they're going to do a great job. Going to Utah this week, it's always exciting because they have a tremendous fan base as well, big crowds. Luckily, our athletes, I think, respond well to that because we have, good crowds here in Corvallis at Oregon State. It just gets you kind of excited, but and then they know going in. The freshmen will be a little bit new, but it'll be fun. Utah's an excellent team this year. They're ranked very high. They're always tough at home. But we're looking forward to it. It'll be a great experience for our athletes to meet a really good team on the road, and hopefully we can get a big score, and that'll help our overall RQS score.